My 37 years on this planet, I have seen the good, bad, and the worst of vampire movies. I've seen the good, bad, and the worst of Dracula movies. Having said that, this movie was definitely among the good. Bravo to Andre Overdahl. Bravo to him. Yeah, man, this was a good movie. Wow. So, Last Voyage of the Demeter is a film directed by Andre Overdahl, who's known for the 2019 film Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend that. This was definitely a different take on the Dracula noir. It's first off is based off of a single chapter. And I still cannot believe they did this. They made this studio made a 2-hour film off of one chapter. I know it's not the first time the studios have done this, but I'll say it's the first time that they've done it, and they've done it right. And the way they shot it, and the way they showed bit by bit by bit by bit by bit of Dracula, like you obviously know that the stowaway is Dracula. You know who it is. We all know. It's just they knew that we knew, and they knew that we were anticipating what's it gonna look like? When are we gonna see him? When are we gonna see him? This movie was the prime example of the phrase anticipation helps make the appetite grow stronger. Because let me tell you, I was getting hungrier and hungrier and hungrier until they finally showed Dracula. And he did not disappoint. Cast and crew cast did their thing. The cast definitely did. Liam Cunningham from Game of Thrones is the captain of the ship. He did fantastic as always. He's just an amazing veteran actor. Just such a veteran, and he's one of those where it's just I just love watching a man work. Definitely love watching him work. Corey Hawkins. Can I just say thank you, Universal or whoever's responsible for finally putting this man in movies. I've said this since Straight Outta Compton. Corey Hawkins is such a good actor. Such a good actor. I felt he kind of got gypped on The Walking Dead, where they just kind of wrote Heath off. Maybe you guys know something I don't. I don't know what happened to that character. I have no idea. If y'all know what happened, post it down below. Fill me in. But that's a bias thing because I kind of fell off that show after season 9. Anyway, David Desmalchian. This dude is a modern day Hollywood chameleon. He is becoming a just better and better method actor. Like, I don't even feel like I'm doing him justice by calling him that. Like, he's just a great actor. Like, this man knows how to play parts. Yeah, David Desmalchian is one of those actors where you know him, but you don't know him. And I hate that he's in that category because I feel bad because I didn't know the man's name until I looked at the credits for the Suicide Squad, because I really loved him in that as the Polka Dot Man. I loved him in Ant-Man. I loved his little small part in The Dark Knight, which a lot of people forget that he was in. Go back and watch that. Yeah, he was just a good addition to this movie. And the role they had him in, it was just perfect. It was just perfect. But then again, any role that they give that man is perfect because he knows how to make it work. And that's the sign of a truly good actor. You can take any role that they give you. It doesn't matter if it's outside your typecast. He's an actor that can never be typecast. Let's get to the star of the show, or the elephant in the room, or the elephant on the boat. Dracula. How was Dracula? Dracula was good. I felt he was a little too CG at points. There were a lot of points where you can definitely tell, like, okay, yeah, this is computer animated, and you shouldn't be able to tell that it's fake. Luckily for this movie, there was not a lot of points like that. The way he was portrayed in the movie, it was almost like that Predator Alien type vibe, where like you don't really see him fully until like the climax, like the third act. But it works. But it works. It adds to the horror. It actually adds to the suspense of the movie. Yeah, this film was definitely a good addition to Universal. Universal has always been the home of monster movies and monster horror movies. And as usual, Universal, if you can count on one thing, it's Universal putting out a good monster movie. They've always been good at that. And this is just another example of that. Out of 10, I would give this movie a solid 7.5 out of 10, which by today's film standards that means it's good. Like you definitely won't feel like you're wasting your money going to see this movie. You definitely won't. I think you will be pleasantly surprised, pleasantly entertained. But yeah, Last Voyage of the Demeter. This is an overall good time. I had a good time. I had a very good time watching this movie. If you've seen it, post comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Also, yeah, I mean, if you're new to this channel, please do not be a stranger. Hit the like and subscribe button. Show your brother some love. Yeah, Last Voyage of the Demeter. 7.5 out of 10, 2 thumbs up. Go check it out. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did.